Buongiorno, my friends. We are so glad you are here with us today. We are La Scala de Jacope, and we are here to improvise for you a tale of a villain, a tale of a town in turmoil, but a tale with a happy ending, we promise you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we present for you for the very first time the tale of Malarchio.
Oh, Isabella, my love.
Horatio.
The time that we've spent together has been the happiest of my entire life.
And mine as well. But we must hurry. We only have a few minutes before Alechino shows up.
If we only have a moment, my love, then allow me to ask you now. Will you marry me?
Of course I will. Yes, absolutely. I will love you for the rest of my life. And I cannot wait to have everybody celebrate and have babies with you. Oh my God. You've made me the happiest woman in all of Florence.
Isabella, promise me that we'll live a long, happy life together.
Oh, I promise. We absolutely will. Do you promise the same?
Of course, I will be faithful to you as long as I live. You are the only woman that I ever shall love.
Oh, and you the only man. Oh, we must tell everybody. We must tell the priests, the neighbors, my father. My father.
Your father?
He'll understand.
Oh, your father might... Well, what if he doesn't approve? That would be terrible. Everything would be ruined if your father does not approve of us.
He must approve.
Isabella, there you are. Oh, I'm looking all over for you. You're out unescorted. You're in the company of a man. Oh no. Oh, your father's going to be so angry at me for letting you out.
Arlecchino?
Yeah?
No, it's not just any man. It's my fiancé.
Your fiancé?
Oh, Isabella, I don't want to risk angering your father any more than I may have already. I will leave you.
Okay, my love.
Farewell, my love.
But that means there's going to be a wedding. Oh, and that means there's going to be a feast. And that means there's going to be babies. And that means there's going to be happiness. And that means it's going to be wonderful. Oh, your father wants to hear about this. You should go in and tell him. Because I don't want to be there.
You will definitely be there when I tell him.
Oh, all right.
So, we should probably do that soon.
Yep. Well, you go to him now.
Okay, I will do that.
All right. Oh, wow. Babies and wedding and feast. Oh, it's going to be
Arlecchino, my handsome bowl of pasta al dente.
Oh, you are my little cannoli, all soft in the middle. Oh, Franceschina, my sweet, my darling. I've missed you. I haven't seen you in hours.
I know.
Does your kitchen still smell good? I bet it does.
My kitchen always smells good.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I have good news. I have very, very good news. I have fantastic news. My mistress, Isabella, she is engaged to be married. And you know what that means?
That's wonderful. How
That means
romantic.
a feast. Yeah. And that
There'll be
means...
plenty for you to eat there.
Oh,
I know
yes.
how much you like food.
I do. And you know. Oh, you feed me so well, Franceschina. And there's going to be babies, and there's going to be a happy wedding and a happy marriage, and it's going to be amazing and wonderful. And I wish I could have that. I will get paid. I look forward to that.
A
house, and yeah. I don't know. I wonder if we could be happy.
I'm sure we...
And the Alexandrians have raised the price of cotton by 5%. And if the Doge of Venice does not find a trade route to Tunis, then our cotton industry will collapse. No more prince, no more Florentine.
Dottore. You know all kinds of things. You're amazingly wonderful and knowledgeable and smart. And Franceschina and I were wondering if you knew how it would be that two servants could be happy and married. Can we do that? Is there a way?
Yes. Happiness
Yeah.
in love depends on three things.
Three
First
things.
kindness.
Kindness.
I'm
Oh,
not
Franceschina
simply
is the
talking about being the
kindest.
same kind as the others,
No.
but in the general sense of otherness, which is,
But-
Socrates has spoken so often, really
Dottore.
about asking questions
I got it.
And-
Yeah,
and hoping that rhetorical
Socrates is right. Kindness is it. And Franceschina is the kindest woman I know. She's kind to me. She feeds me. We are kind to each other. I try to be kind to her. Oh, we're the kind that are going to work together.
And Arlecchino,
Yeah?
we must go to the marketplace and get a soccer ball because Il Dottore has said that
Yeah?
that if we are to be kind to one another, that
Yeah?
we should tease each other while we're playing soccer. You know, soccer
Oh.
tease.
Oh, and we can play keep away the ball. All right. So let's go find a ball.
Let's go.
Second, of course, is support. And by support, I don't simply mean having some port while you sup, but really embracing what each other are and what they desire to become or inevitably become. For it is this embrace, or whatever is on your plate or in your pate, that gives you the rich diversity needed to grow. For you are
Why,
what you eat.
Dottore! Dottore, are you in need of an embrace?
Celestina, I'm so pleased to see you.
Oh, well, thank you, Dottore. I'm pleased to see you, too. I do like your talk of support. We should all support each other. Though sometimes I do like a little port when I sup as well.
Yes, well, be careful. You are what you eat, and go easy on the escargot.
Il dottore,
Ah.
signora Celestina. Buongiorno.
Signore Pantalone, buongiorno.
I have some news. I don't know what to make of it. My daughter Isabella tells me that Orazio proposing to her, and he forgot to ask me first, but I'm not sure if I'm happy or I'm unhappy.
Well, the stars will tell you, Pantalone.
Oh.
It's in the stars.
You are a man of the arts. Of course you could read my horoscope, yes?
Not just yours. I'll need to look at the nativity chart for Isabella and her young man as well.
Oh, good. Because then I'll know how
Oh.
to act.
Oh, don't be silly, you men with your old-fashioned ways. Love does not come from without, from the stars. It comes from within. Isabella is a good young lady, Pantalone. You have raised her well. I'm sure she selected an excellent young man. Do you know who it is?
It's Orazio. I've known the family for years.
Yes, Orazio is a wonderful young man, and they will love each other whether or not their stars align.
He did forget to ask me first, though.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
yes,
a sign.
yes.
And horoscopes do not cast themselves.
What?
But the fates they foretell will happen, whether we calculate it or not. The work I do is ordained by heavenly gifts that could have been given to anyone, but thankfully were handed to me. Now, I have work to do.
Yes.
Farewell!
Farewell indeed, and I'm going to go tell Isabella we're going to cast the horoscope.
I think this match will be excellent for both your daughter and Orazio.
Oh, grazie. I'm happy for your
But
opinion.
excuse me, a stranger in our fair city of Florence. My apologies for not greeting you sooner. I am Celestina, and it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I am Malarchio.
And this is Signore Pantalone.
Signor Pantalone.
Signor Pantalone,
Malarchio.
from Venice.
Aha.
And you are from where, Signor Malarchio?
Oh, I am from here and there about. I've been all over the peninsula, you know. A traveler, you might say.
Oh.
I see. Excellent. Excellent. Travel broadens the mind. It enlarges the spirit.
So I heard of
You must be very well
I heard of
versed.
a momentous event occurring in the near future.
Oh, see. Well, perhaps my daughter may be getting married, but we have to wait for the reading on the stars.
Congratulations! So
No.
there'll be a lavish wedding, I'm sure. No expense spared.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, if there is,
For
you're
Pantalone.
both invited. You like to dance?
Oh, I love to dance, Pantalone. I have not danced in very long time.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, we'll still see. It's only maybe now.
Aha.
Yes. Well, Senor Malarchio, it was a pleasure to meet you. I really should get going. Well, yes, I think I'll be on my
Ciao,
way.
Signora.
Ciao.
Well, Mr. Malarchio, do you have news from the outside world?
Oh, of course. This and that thing's happening. There's always something going on. Some intrigue between cities or between potentates of various sorts. It's all the usual stuff.
A widow. She's a widow.
Oh, that's good. She does seem to be a proud sort, though. Lowering herself to talk to the likes of us. I mean, it happens with women of noble birth, but I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm by it.
I don't know what you're speaking of. We have known her for years. She hasn't known us for years. We are neighbors.
Oh.
As I say, she's a widow. I know her husband.
Well, she hides it well then. To these eyes, it looks like she is looking down upon us. Upon you, at least. I'm only new in town. She hasn't had time to look down on me yet.
I think you're talking a nonsense. You may be from Milano, but I think you're full of Bologna. And I'll talk to you. Perhaps I see you in the street. Ciao.
This Celestina could be a problem, but I think there are ways to take care of her.
Oh, Arlecchino.
Oh, Franceschina, that was a wonderful game of tease the ball.
That's what it was.
Kicking it down the way. Yeah,
I think
I
we
like
did.
that. You kick really well.
Oh, so do you, my love. So do you. You
Yeah.
kicked the ball way far away. I couldn't catch it,
Yeah.
but I ran fast and got it.
Yep, and it was fun to watch you run. Oh, you're good at it.
Oh, thank you.
if you know what I mean.
Thank you.
Yeah. So. Oh.
Hello there, strangers. I am newly come to this town. My name is Malarchio. Pleased to meet you.
Hello, Malarchio. Buongiorno.
I can tell
Oh.
you two are servants of some sort, yes?
Yes,
For
I
very
am
important people,
Arlecchino.
I'm sure.
And I am
I am
Franceschina.
Arlecchino, and I am servant
I am maid,
to Signore Pantalone.
and I am maidservant to the
Signor
most beautiful and gracious Signora Celestina.
Oh, Celestina, yes. I happen to run into them both. The Pantalone seems to be a little bit tight with his money, if you know what I mean.
He's very frugal. He's good with his money. That's why he has so much of it. That's why.
doesn't
Yes.
pay anyone.
Good, yes.
Doesn't pay his servant.
And Celestina is a splendid woman as well, although she did say she's having some problems with her servants. disappointed in how they are behaving and conducting their affairs and their work.
Well,
I tried to cheer her up. You know, it is hard to get good health, but
I don't know why she would say such a thing, because Franceschina
you specifically
me
is one of the best servants there is.
I am, and I cleaned her.
She's even better than me.
I cleaned her
Yeah.
chamber pot.
Oh,
This
well.
very
Tell me about it
morning.
every day.
I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding, and she wasn't talking about you being lazy and no good and not able to do your job at all, and how disappointed she was.
Really?
That's no. She wouldn't. She wouldn't have said such a thing.
Chamber
No.
pot again. Oh, I'm gonna talk to my mistress. She had no right to call me lazy and an awful person, and I'm leaving.
Yeah. She has no right. It's just not fair, because Franceschina's a good servant. She's one of the best. One of the very best there is. Yeah.
She didn't.
It's the Dottore.
And Celestina is a very good person too. She's a fine widow, and I would say if there's anything negative you could say, it's only that she cuts through people's illusions as though they were butter and she were hot.
I'm gonna go pat my Franceschina on the head, because she really needs some comforting. So I'll see you guys later.
I can tell you are a man of learning and knowledge.
Yes, I am Dottore Graziano, and you,
I
good
am
sir?
Malarchio, newly come to this fine city of Florence.
Well, yes, there is no more pleasant place to live than Florence.
Yes, but you being a man of learning it all, a scholarly sort, acquainted with all of the ancient writings and philosophers,
Well, yes.
You've surely heard of the famous works of Anonymous Pseudopoulos, who categorized the traits of overly proud women who don't think very much of higher learning. And Celestina exhibits at least 5 of the 7 traits that she that he wrote down about.
Why? Now that you speak of it, it's true. Anyone with half an education can see that she thinks her own opinions are the only ones that matters. In fact, she cannot stomach the hard facts of astrology, the arithmetic of which is beyond her comprehension.
Yes,
and her only recourse is to insult the practitioner.
Yes, well, but she is only a woman after all, so you must excuse her weaknesses.
Among women, she is more judgmental.
Oh, yes. I'm fairly certain that I noticed all of the signs. Yes. And surely a man of your learning must have noticed them as well.
It's coming to my attention now, certainly. Yes,
Good.
of course.
Well, I have things I need to be doing. I'll be off.
Well, oh! Isabella!
Il dottore Graziano. Hello, fancy seeing you here.
Yes, what a wonderful day today is.
It is indeed so wonderful, because I hear you may have a horoscope for me and my Laboraccio.
I am working on the horoscope. It takes time, right? There's a lot of calculation for these things.
Okay, I want to know everything.
Venus is reaching its greatest elongation and will soon be stationed in the tail of Scorpio, and thus is in quadrature with Mercury, which is in Capricorn, which, as you know, is the sign of commerce. And the messenger of the gods in commerce. Can you imagine elusive Mercury? And Mercury himself does not is just a symbol, right? And when I say Mercury, I'm not the Mercury itself doesn't come out of my mouth or into your ear.
Isabella,
can you imagine Mercury?
There you are.
But no.
Isabella, Isabella. Dottore, stop. Isabella, you are out in public unchaperoned. You snuck away from me, and you are unchaperoned and in the presence of another man. You're already engaged. Get inside. Let's go inside. You and me. Let's go back into the house. Nope, come on.
Well,
come
so
on.
the amazing thing is that all these symbols, it must be that there is somewhere, perhaps in the highest heaven, a universal archetype of Mercury that somehow we all share. How could Celestina be so dismissive of this critical science that I'm performing
Dottore
from the very
Graziano!
pages of Ptolemy?
Dottore Graziano!
Orazio.
Just the man I was looking for.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Isabella told me that you were creating a horoscope to prove that our love is true to her father, Pantalone, but you needed some information from me to complete it.
Well, yes, and I'm not trying to prove any one thing. I'm trying to find what the heavens foretell.
Of course.
But yes, knowing when you were born, for example, would be a fine start.
Of course. I was born on the Feast of Saint Sebastian early in the morning, just as the sun was rising.
Are you sure that's not?
No, I'm sorry. I misremembered. I was born on the Feast of Saint Sebastian late in the evening as the sun was setting. Dottore, I have misremembered again. I was actually born on the Feast of Saint Sebastian right in the middle of the day, and the sun was clearly visible at the middle of the sky.
Orazio! That is a wonderful bit of news. I cannot imagine a better time for you to have been born with the risings and the settings and all the conjunctions at that time. That foretells that when you are wed, whatever it is, to whoever you marry, that the angels will be singing and we will all be blessed. And knowing, as I do, the birth of Isabella, it joins it in such a way, it's like poetry! Oh, Orazio! That's wonderful news!
Oh, Dottore, this is most joyous. Thank you. This is excellent to hear. Nothing could possibly ruin this day.
Dottore Graziano.
Malarchio!
So good to see you again. We should talk more about Celestina.
Well, I would love to. But, now that I think about it, talking about Celestina right now would distract me from my one true obligation in this world, to find the truth!
Farewell, Dottore.
Off you go. Well, hello there, young man. I am Malarchio, newly come to this fine city of Florence.
Pleasure to meet you, Malarchio. My name is Orazio. Welcome to our fair city.
Oh, Orazio. Something? It seems like there's a momentous event coming in your future.
Well, as a matter of fact, there is. I am newly betrothed to the most beautiful woman in all of Florence. My one, Isabella.
Oh, Isabella. Isabella, the daughter of Pantalone the merchant?
The very same. The only Isabella in the entire city of Florence.
Oh, yes. Well, good for you. Well, although, if she is indeed the only Isabella in the entire city of Florence, I overheard a woman in the marketplace who was addressed as Isabella talking about, what was it? Oh, yes, a gullible young rich man that she had found to lead astray so that she could take his money. Does that ring a bell at all?
I'm a rich young man. Wait, if she's planning to lead someone on for their money, she must be talking about me! Oh! Say, this is so Malarchio! Oh, this is terrible! Everything is ruined!
I'm so sorry to be the bearer of such bad tidings, but You know, it is better to learn about these things beforehand than afterwards.
It is better to know the truth. Frankly, I question if anybody would have told me the truth like you have, Malarchio. Thank you for letting me know what you overheard today. Alas, I think that I will go and be alone for a bit and ruminate on these thoughts.
Yes.
Oh,
You should go and
woe is me!
brood on it. Think about nothing else. Goodbye. Oh, young love. Bah.
Ah, il dottore.
Yes, Pantalone.
I'm wondering how comes the horoscope?
Ho, Pantalone.
Huh?
It's not complete yet, but I can say this.
Huh?
Nothing is in opposition.
Oh.
There are some lovely trines, and we are ready for one big, juicy conjunction.
A conjunction. Oh.
Yes. Well, I've got to go. We're due.
Oppositions. No oppositions, but conjunctions. Oh, that does sound like a wedding. But I wonder what he means. Now let me think. I have it. That he's saying that Isabella should get married immediately or not at all. I'm certain of that. Yes, that's what I think. Oh, Signor Malarchio.
Yes, Signor Pantalone. So good to see you again. I hear...
Yes, we have met. You know, my memory's not that bad.
I hear your daughter is to be married to Orazio?
Perhaps it depends on the horoscope. Dottore is a master of the art.
Oh, well, I would not depend entirely on the horoscope if I were you. Orazio's family has a certain reputation, you know, about the peninsula. But you, of course, being a well-connected businessman would be aware of all of that, so I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
You are telling me something I've never heard before. Tell me more.
Oh, well, it's just that they seem to have fallen on hard times, and they've come up with this scheme where one of them will come into a town and find a gullible, rich young woman and lead her on, and after 2 weeks, they're married, and then all the money's gone.
That's my money. I paid the dowry, and it's my money. I don't want to lose it. This is something that's terrible. I cannot believe this, Malarchio. Thank you for you saved me. Thank you so much. I don't know what to tell you.
I am so glad to be of service.
Shocked.
Yes, quite shocking.
Now I'm so worried. I cannot believe. My money.
Oh, Signore Pantalone, you look very distressed. Is there any way that I could help?
I'm terribly distressed. And Signora Celestina,
yes.
You owe me an apology. Yes. I've heard things. I've heard that you think that I am a fool, and therefore I demand your apologies for thinking that I am a fool, because I'm not a fool.
Signore Pantalone, I promise you that never before this very moment have I thought you were a fool.
Aha! Well, then I accept.
Good.
I think that you have a very high opinion of yourself. I've been hearing things about you that I think are shocking and not true. I think that you think that you are too high. I think you are right around on the proverbial high horse. I think that you think a high opinion of yourself. Uh-huh. So there, and now I leave you to dwell on those important words from me. Ciao.
I will dwell.
Celestina, there you are.
Arlecchino.
There you are.
Yes, I am here.
You said those things. That's mean. That's terrible. It's awful. And I don't like you anymore because you said that stuff about Franceschina, and it's not so.
What
But you said it.
what did I say?
Well,
You said that she was lazy and she was incompetent and didn't work and she was bad and mean and awful and smelled funny.
What?
Yeah,
and I have heard
that's what you
some
said.
people say.
Yeah.
Some people say that you were in league with the Duke of Milan to ruin the value of the florin.
What?
And other
Yeah.
people say that your mother was half pig on her mother's side.
Oh!
And
Yeah.
that your husband
Yeah.
died mysteriously and the doctors could not prove that it was poison.
What?
Huh.
This is all
Well.
insane! You have known me for years! Where is this coming
Yeah.
from?
It's self-evident.
I heard it. What I heard from Malarchio.
Oh, yes, it was from Malarchio.
Malarchio. All my friends think these lies are true about me. Oh, I'm going to need to get to the bottom of this. And quickly.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've
Such
met.
a lovely young lady to meet on the street. I am Malarchio, newly come to this fine city of Florence.
Well, welcome. I am Isabella. And, yes, there's no better place than Florence.
Ah, yes, I can tell you are on the verge of a very happy occasion.
Yes, of course. I am newly engaged to the most wonderful man in Florence, Orazio. He has my heart.
Oh, Orazio. Ah, well, congratulations. I'm sure your marriage will be happy for many years.
For sure.
At least one.
Oh,
Probably 6 months at least. Yeah, probably that long.
We will live.
He is a young man after all.
We will live long, happy lives together. I mean, just yesterday morning, he brought the most perfect rose to me while I was just sitting out in the garden. Of course, it was in secret, but I still have it.
A single rose, eh? You know, they're much cheaper when you buy them by the half dozen or so, and I've seen men down at the florist area buying a half dozen roses and sending one to different ladies that they are acquainted with at the time.
See, that's why Orazio is different. He would never do that. He's not like other men at all. In fact, he's also
Of course.
brilliant artist. He has painted me this beautiful landscape that has the Arno River and all of the city in the background. It was so beautiful.
Ah, yes, a beautiful landscape. Has he gotten around to doing the life portraiture, as the artists like to call it, where he has the young lady au natural?
No,
Artists really like to do that kind of thing, you know.
he would never do that. He does not need to look at other women.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's the thought that counts, after all.
He has thoughts.
Oh, there. Young men have their ways. He'll be fine. You'll be able to.
Isabel! What are you doing out here on the street, Isabel? You should be with no chaperone. There is Arlecchino. Oh, thank goodness that this gentleman Malarchio is here. Who knows what trouble would have become on you? You now, Isabella, into the house immediately. And ask when you get there, tell Arlecchino to send you to your room.
Oh, okay.
Now, presto. Signore Malarchio, you are a gentleman. I'm so grateful to you for comforting my poor child. What she's doing, wandering out on the streets and unescorted. I'm shocked. Now, so thank you so much, Signore. You are a true scholar. Oh, speaking of scholars, here is il dottore. Dottore, you're not crying over the horoscope.
No, the horoscope's fine, Pellone.
Oh.
It's Celestina. She just never has anything good to say to me. She rejects everything that I think and do.
I wonder.
Well, I say good riddance to her. You'll be fine without her. There are plenty of fish in the sea, after all.
That's right. Octopuses too. Yeah. Povero dottore, povero dottore. Oh,
Celestina!
here she is. Oh, Celestina,
Gentlemen.
I'm so glad you're here because I have a few things to tell you that I've been thinking about.
Oh, well, Pantalone, you will need to hold them because I need to have a few words with the charming Malarchio. Yes, I'm so struck by him, so taken by him, this mysterious
Addio.
stranger in our midst. So I need to ask you, Pantalone, and you, Dottore, to please
sì.
give us some space and let us
Gladly,
discuss
gladly.
things in private.
It will be fine, gentlemen. It'll be fine. I'll see you later. Well, Mrs.
Malarchio.
Celestina.
Oh, Malarchio. Yes, I am. You mentioned you are from Milan.
Did I? It
You-
happens to be
you
true.
did.
Yes. That's a
Yes,
good place to be
yes,
from.
you did. Well, you know that our lovely town of Florence has had a little bit of trade imbalance with Milan, and not everything has always gone the way of Milan as they might wish it to. So I'm wondering when you will be returning to Milan.
Oh, returning to Milan. I think I'm going to be staying here in Florence for a little while longer. I've made so many friends. Unlike you, it seems.
Yes, it does seem. It seems strange to me that friends I have had for years are angry with me over things I know I never said. I'm wondering what's really in it for you.
What's really in it? Well, I'll tell you. I am an agent of the Duke of Milan. He has sent me here to stir up a little chaos and dissension among the Florentines. And when that's taken care of, I'll take all that energy and turn it on Venice. Then, when the Doge hears that Florence is in rebellion against them, he'll have no choice but to send in troops, cut off your trade routes, impose sanctions and taxes, and Florence will be ruined and Milan will achieve its proper place in the world. And there's nothing you can do about it.
That's awful! That's despicable! It's scandalous! You'll never get away with it!
I will get away with it because people believe whatever they want to hear. I tell them things and they believe it. And the more I tell them, the more they believe. And pretty soon, everyone in Florence will believe everything I tell them. And then everything will be ready. And Milan will achieve its proper place.
Oh, this is awful. You can't make someone better by tearing down someone else. That's not how it works. But he's right. If this happens, Venice will crush our little city like a bug, and then Milan will, but this is terrible. No one will listen to me. No one will believe me.
Celestina, I know it looks dark right now, but you can shine light on the truth.
Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can, because the truth is greater than any lie. I can live up to my name and be a star of truth, and I will bring the light back to Florence.
I'm just so upset. Signora Celestina said terrible things about me. Celestina?
Franceschina, I've been looking everywhere for you. Arlecchino told me what you heard, oh Franceschina.
I did hear that horrible stuff.
Franceschina, you have to believe me. I didn't say any such things about you. Franceschina, you are the greatest servant I have ever had. You cook like an angel. How would I ever get dressed without you? Franceschina, I need you. I love you. And I swear to you, I never said such awful things.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Franceschina, you've known me for so long. Please believe me. You know that I have always tried to be kind and good and fair.
It's true. You're very gracious, Signora.
Oh, Franceschina, I am so glad, so sorry, so angry that you were hurt in this way. All by lies, Franceschina.
You know who said those things about what you said about me, that Signor Malarchio, that he lied to me about you.
I thought it might be Malarchio, yes. Malarchio, he lies, Franceschina. He lies. He's got bad intentions for our whole city.
Franceschina.
Arlecchino, there you are.
There you
are.
I found you. Yeah.
You found me.
Yeah, I found you. And
so
I've
happy
missed
to
you.
see you. Oh.
Arlecchino.
Yeah?
Arlecchino, I am so sorry and so angry that
what?
you were told lies. You were told lies, Arlecchino.
What? I was... Huh. Well, that explains why everybody seems so bad today. Everyone was fine last week, and everyone was fine 2 days ago.
Exactly.
True.
But now everyone's awful.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right, Arlecchino.
Yeah.
Everything seems bad today.
Yeah.
But there's only one thing. One thing has changed between yesterday and today.
What?
And it's Malarchio. Malarchio arrived, and everything is wrong because he lies.
Oh.
He tells
Lying
terrible things.
Malarchio. Lying Malarchio. Oh. Don't like him.
And I know that he means our town harm, our whole city.
Really?
He's just sowing dissent and dissension all over. And I'm afraid, Arlecchino, that your mistress Isabella may have heard lies. Or that nice young Orazio, or Dottore, or Pantalone. We have to help them.
Yeah, we have to help.
So,
what can I do?
Arlecchino, Arlecchino, find your mistress, find Isabella.
All right.
And Franceschina, can you find that nice young man Orazio? Look for him.
See.
I'll
right.
wait and see if I can find Pantalone and the Dottore.
All right. I'll go find her.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad they believed me. Oh, it feels awful to be lied about. Pantalone!
Signora Celestina, I wonder if you're through with Malarchio, because I've thought of some new insults I wanted to try on you.
Pantalone, I am through with Malarchio, and I hope you will be too. I have information, Pantalone, that I believe will let you understand that he does not mean us well. In fact, he means us harm. Pantalone, Malarchio is a liar. He is not to be trusted, and I can prove it to you.
Oh?
Yes, you can help me. You can show whether I am telling the truth or whether I am the one telling the lies. You tell...
I am ready.
All right. You tell Malarchio that the Doge of Venice is coming to see you.
Oh, he is! Oh, I'm so excited!
Yes, you tell him that the Doge of Venice is coming to see you.
But not really, just pretend, huh?
That's right. That's right,
Oh.
Pantalone. But
Yes,
you
I'm
watch.
Venetian, but... Yes?
You watch and see his reaction.
Eh?
If he is happy for you, if he is happy for Florence that the Doge of Venice is coming here to see you,
Yes, he?
then he is good, and I have lied, and I am wrong about him, and then I will listen to every insult you have prepared, Pantalone.
Oh,
But,
well, yes?
if he seems worried, if he seems unsure, if he starts to cast aspersions on our friend, the Doge of Venice, I know he is a personal friend of yours. If Malarchio tries to divide you from the Doge of Venice, then Pantalone, he is working against us. He is trying to take our trade and give it to Milan.
Well, that's terrible.
Yes.
Well, so, if Malarchio disrespects the Doge, then that means Malarchio is bad.
That's right.
But if he praises the Doge, that means he is good and you are bad.
That is right. That is what I think, Pantalone.
I think I win either way. Very good, Celestine. I'd be happy to do that for you.
Very good. Thank you, Pantalone. Grazie. Grazie.
Prego. Ciao.
I'm going to try to find the dottore.
Oh,
Oh, woe is me. This is the saddest day of my entire life. Oh, Malarchio, I am glad to have run into somebody, a friend who I can trust.
Yes, I hope you have been brooding properly on this state of affairs.
I have been alone with myself for hours, just thinking and thinking about how Isabella said that she wanted to lead me on for my fortune.
Excellent. Well, I'm afraid I have some more bad news. After she was talking about...
What could possibly be worse than that?
Well, I overheard her as she was going into the apothecary's shop, looking for some poison or another and speculating on how her impending widowhood would go. She was all in favor of it.
Poison? Widowhood? That must mean that she's planning to poison me and become a widow, and that she'll take my fortune.
Yes.
Oh, Malarchio, this is terrible. Just this morning, we pledged that we would spend the rest of our lives together and that we would grow into old age. But now I see it was all
one out
it was
of
all
two
just a
is not
plot
bad.
to lead me on. Oh, Malarchio, you are the only person here who I can trust. You are the only one who speaks his mind and says the truth.
Well, I'm glad you see it that way, Orazio. And we'll,
Oh, I am outraged. I am livid. I am wounded.
You just keep thinking like that.
Orazio, what's all this noise you're making?
Well, if it isn't the
You're
father...
out here in front of the streets screaming and yelling. You need to calm down.
I can't calm down, Pantalone. Your daughter, Isabella, is plotting to poison me and murder me for my fortune.
What? That's nonsense. Tell me now. What are you talking about?
I heard
Have
that
you
your
been
daughter was
hallucinating?
overheard at the apothecary, plotting to purchase poison and use it on me to become a widow.
Well, that's very... I'm a bit shocked. I'm shocked. I can't believe that of my daughter. Orazio, come here. Where did you hear this about Isabella?
Well, I heard it from the most trustworthy man in all of the city. I heard it from Malarchio.
Oh, Malarchio. Oh, grazie. You need to calm yourself down. Malarchio, don't you think he should calm himself down? You need to calm down, Orazio.
I don't know. These are very serious things.
So, poison? Did I hear poison? By the way, it is true that Marita Side by toxin There's a long history on the Italian peninsula. Lucrezia Borgia, for example. But let us not forget the other would-be Clytemnestra imitators. Why, there is Madame Cellini, or was it Cennini? And let's not forget our neighbor Vittoria.
Oh, I thought Lucrezia was just a bad cook. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about poisoning.
This isn't just a story, Dottore. This is my life. Isabella is plotting to murder me.
Oh no, that's terrible. Who would have thought? And the horoscope is so positive.
Dottore, just a minute. Orazio.
Yes.
It's time for you and Isabella to have a little talk. I would like you to go knock on the door of my house and tell Arlecchino that I want you to talk to Isabella, all right?
Very well, Pantalone.
Prego. And Il Dottore, how comes the horoscope?
Pantalone,
See?
I have never made a better forecast. This is glorious. If these two get married, your family will have not just wealth beyond imagination, but happiness and long lives.
And I got more news. My friend, the Doge of Venice, is coming to visit us here. Visit me here in Florence.
Oh, that's wonderful news. The Doge, he's such an important person that Florence is so good with the work that the Doge is doing.
Yes.
Hey, maybe I can invite him to the wedding. That would be
I'm
wonderful.
so glad for you, Pantalone. That's wonderful news that the Doge of Venice is coming to visit you. That way, you can give him a piece of your mind and tell him that you won't have any of his new taxes or sanctioned trade routes or any of his occupying forces. You should tell him that.
Oh, yes. Malarchio is right. The intentions of the Doge are unfathomable.
Il Dottore, come here, vieni qui.
Yes.
I have learned Malarchio is a fraud. He is spreading chaos and division. He is probably after Celestina as well. Malarchio, my new friend, you could do me a favor if you will. I need to take Il Dottore and speak with him in my house.
Yep.
Would you be good enough to watch my front door for me? I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Certainly. It would be my honor to do so.
Well, thank you so much. Come, Dottore, come with me. Come.
Things are going well.
All right, ladies. You all know the plan. He already knows I don't trust him. So we're going to tell Malarchio, we're going to convince Malarchio that you two still do. Then we'll be able to trap him and show everyone that he's been lying this whole time. Ready?
Yes, ready.
Oh, ladies, why won't you believe me? I'm telling you, Malarchio is nothing but a liar and a fraud.
That is not true. Malarchio is wonderful.
Oh,
Yes. In fact, I trust him so much, I don't trust any other man here in Florence.
It's true. And you know, Malarchio, he is so nice and good and wonderful that he would give you his only pair of shoes if you needed
He
them.
sure would.
I don't believe it. He would never do something that selfless. Oh my goodness, if he ever did something for someone else, I would have to pack my things and move to Rome, because it would show that I have been so mistaken that I should no longer live in Florence.
Oh, Celestino, you will see that you are mistaken, because he is the most kindest, generous, most trustworthy man here.
It's true.
Ladies,
I
Thank
don't
you for
believe
your
it.
kind words.
Oh,
Oh, my feet are so
Oh,
cold.
Arlecchino,
Oh,
Arlecchino,
Franceschina.
poor Arlecchino.
My feet are so
He's so
cold.
cold. Why are
Yeah,
you not wearing
it's
shoes?
chilly.
It's a very cold day today. Oh, you
We
poor
certainly
thing is
supply
shivering.
shoes to you.
Franceschina.
Senior Malarchio.
Franceschina, I don't have any
Well-
shoes.
Senior Malarchio.
That's why. If I had
Senior
shoes, I'd be
Malarchio,
wearing
you
them.
are wearing very fine shoes. Will you please give them to Arlecchino? He's so
yeah.
cold.
oh, now you watch.
Please.
You
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Here, Arlecchino. I could never ignore the suffering of a fellow person.
Thank you. Oh,
I
Shoes.
can't believe it.
Good.
I'm already
good.
warmer. Oh, shoes, thank you.
And
Oh,
Senior
I gotta put these
Malarchio,
on.
will you please give him your shirt too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, a shirt. You mean one that closes in the front? Oh, like that one? That's marvelous. Oh,
so kind.
Yes, a
I
shirt.
can't believe it. My world is rocked.
Orazio! Orazio! Ah! Orazio! I want to ask you again. Who is it that told you that Isabella was going to poison you?
He's the most trustworthy man in all of Florence. It was Malarchio.
I didn't say that.
Malarchio. Ah!
I would never.
Did you hear that, Isabella?
I would never.
Yes, you did, Malarchio. You
you
told me
must have
that
heard
she
it
was planning to
somewhere
poison me and become a widow.
You told me that my fiance was a womanizer.
Isabella, I could never cheat on you. You are the only woman for me. I love you with all of my heart.
I love you too, Orazio. And I'm so relieved to hear that because I cried a whole lot when I heard that.
Oh, I never should have doubted you, my love.
Malarchio, you made Isabella cry? Arlecchino's not going to take nicely to that.
I never said those things. No,
No, I
it wasn't
don't like
me.
Malarchio, you won't be coming to the wedding because the jig is up.
Yeah.
You have been found
Arlecchino,
out.
perhaps you should stop Malarchio from leaving. He may try to sow some more dissension elsewhere in our fair city if we let him go.
Yeah. All right. Well, I can hold
There
on to
we
it.
are. Now,
we
I'd
go.
like to see a show of
Yep, I got
hands of who would feel happier if Malarchio was not in Florence anymore.
What's wrong with you people?
Oh my goodness!
I would.
It's unanimous. How lovely. Arlecchino,
Yeah.
I see you're wearing some fine new shoes.
Oh, they're really nice. And
Why
warm.
don't you
Yeah.
use those
Oh, they're
to
so
march Senor Malarchio to the town gate? And be sure to let the guards know he's not to come back in. He's not wanted anymore.
Yeah.
Franceschina,
All
you
right.
can go too,
Give
if
me
you
back
want
my
to.
can do that.
shoes.
Oh, goody.
There. Let's go.
Now, Orazio, I think there is a very important question that you have of me.
Signor Pantalone, may I marry
Yes?
your daughter, Isabella?
I thought you'd never ask. Yes, you may.
Thank
Yes,
you,
you
Papa.
may.
Thank you so much. I love him so much.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I love you, Isabella.
Isabel, Orazio, come inside. We have a wedding to plan.
Celestina,
Yes, Dottore.
I apologize for the awful things that I said about you. I sought validation that seemed to be coming from Malarchio, but I proved myself an unworthy fool.
I'm curious about something that you said earlier. You said You said that for happiness, people need three things: kindness and support, but I never heard the third.
Oh, well, unity. unity. Divisiveness can seem like a little victory when it happens, but it's deceptive. It's really something that makes you unhappy. But unity is what makes people happy. In fact, I think you and I would be happier if we had some unity.
Well, I think we can practice some kindness and support,
Yes,
and
well,
unity may follow.